Chelsea need a striker, but do Arsenal need a striker?
No.
We've seen Eddie Nketiah score a fantastic hat-trick against Sheffield United on Saturday, but there's been a lot of talk about whether Arsenal links with Ivan Toney, links with a few other players. I think you were mentioning Osimhen earlier as well. At the moment, though, getting goals through Nketiah. Obviously, it was against Sheffield United, though, which people will point out.
Yeah, it's a bit of an asterisk around this conversation, but Eddie Nketiah, I've been saying Eddie Nketiah is perfect for what he does. And people just don't seem to get it.
So who do they need to replace then? Jesus.
They don't need to replace anybody. I don't think they need to replace anybody. I think they've got enough goals up front.
I think it's not the replacement's the wrong word. They need to add a striker. Then Nketiah becomes the backup, and then they have a Martinelli Jesus face off for the left wing cutting in or the right wing cutting it. Jesus becomes a winger.
Whoa. So what we're saying, Jesus getting pushed out wide now.
Well, he did against Seville and scored a great goal.
Wasn't he the number 9 and that's where...
He was, but he at the highest level for City,
he's not a better winger than Martinelli.
I'm not saying he is, but there's a world where you have Martinelli. If Saka's injured, you have Jesus. I think maybe there's a world Jesus gets moved out a little bit in the next couple of years at Arsenal.
Just, Booth, riddle me this. If Arsenal have a front four of Martinelli, Odegaard, Saka, and Jesus with Nketiah backing them up, that's enough goals to win the league.
For me, it's enough goals to get past 80% of the league, but not enough world-class strikers to score big goals against their rivals and to win them cups and win them Champions League. They haven't got a world-class striker. Give me a side in the last 10 years, except City, who are exceptional. They're run by a genius in Guardiola, a generational manager who won it with a false 9, Ilkay Gundogan, Phil Foden. Give me a side in the last 20 years that have won the league without a world-class striker.
I've got to take issue, not necessarily with the question, but I take issue with you just labelling Gabriel Jesus not that.
He's not a world-class striker.
He leads the... Hang on, he exhibits world-class quality.
Yeah. Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome to the club. We are sponsored by Super 6, and this weekend you've got another opportunity to win £250,000. All you have to do is correctly predict 6 Premier League scorelines. If you do that, it could be you. So click the link in the description below, download the Super 6 app, get involved, and we'll see you there.
He might not be a world-class finisher. He presses.
There was a world-class assist if he was world-class, that was unreal. Was it Martinelli in the Champions League? It was an unreal assist. And you see that a lot from him. But he's not that goal scorer.
You won't find a better pressing forward in the league. You won't find a better pressing centre forward.
He missed so many, mate. He's not he's fantastic. So he's not world class.
Are you kind of then suggesting, and this isn't a bad thing, like when Klopp had Firmino, where it's not all about the goals, it's about what it brings to the team?
Absolutely.
But then they had Salah on the right.
And then I'm suggesting that Eddie Nketiah
and Mane.
I'm suggesting that Eddie Nketiah is the best player in the world that Arsenal can get to play the position that he plays, which is deputy. If you're 1% better than Nketiah,
I think Nketiah's
you're
a better goal
starting
scorer
elsewhere.
than Jesus.
If Eddie Nketiah was 1% better, he isn't going to be happy sitting on the bench at Arsenal. So he is the best possible centre.
You're spot on. He's a fantastic substitute.
He's a
but I think he's a better finisher than Jesus.
But he should be
starting. He's nowhere near as good a player as Jesus.
Do Arsenal need a striker?
If you're an Arsenal fan listening to this, watching this, and it's Arsenal City in May or April to win the Premier League 3-point decider, you've got Eddie Nketiah up front. The proof's in the pudding how you feel as a football fan.
Proof of the pudding is in the eating.
In the eating, in the fact that Eddie Nketiah wouldn't. I'm not shitting myself. We've played against Chelsea United. We had Rooney scoring goals against us. That was petrifying as a football fan. Eddie Nketiah scoring one against Sheffield United, and we're sat here fucking saying he's world class or whatever. Jesus.
No one said he's world class. We said Jesus isn't world class.
But this is called, I believe, a straw man argument.
Yeah, you've just built an argument.
You've created a debate.
I'm not saying you lads thought Eddie Nketiah is world class, but you're saying that their front line. You're saying their front line is world class or the best of its class. No, it's not.
Okay, can I go back to my original question to you?
Yeah.
A front 5 of Martinelli on one side, Bukayo Saka on the other, Gabriel Jesus leading the line with Martin Odegaard backing him up, with Eddie Nketiah ready to deputise where necessary. Is that enough goals to win a Premier League?
No.
Also, it's like Saka and Martinelli last season, their goal output was unreal. It's very difficult for wingers to keep up. Obviously, they could.
Modern day wingers, though.
Yeah, they're front threes, true. But to kind of, go around the fact that Nketiah and Jesus probably aren't going to get you that many goals, they have to keep scoring. It's like he said, when Liverpool had Firmino, they had Salah and Mane banging them in.
Yeah. They have to keep scoring.
So the pressure's on them to keep scoring. And if the goals do dry up from there, you then start to go, ooh.
Yeah, that's a different debate. I think the goals won't dry up from there. I think Gabriel Jesus exhibits world-class qualities. I think Eddie Nketiah is the best in the world for the job that he does.
So let's go right now. Do you think Arsenal will win the league?
Yes.
See, I don't. So you've kind of killed my question there.
Because you thought I was going to say no.
Say no.
No,
Say no.
I've said that. Okay, let's play a game. No.
With even Tony up front, would they win the league?
Yes. But I think they win the league now as well. So yeah. I genuinely do believe
Football's an easy sport.
Here's a good question.
World-class strikers score world-class goals. They haven't got it, so they're not going to win.
Here, I'll go again with another better question. What's the best team Nketiah starts for week in, week out?
starts every week.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he starts for Chelsea.
That's an anomaly, isn't it?
It's an anomaly.
If Chelsea were where they should be, he's nowhere near your starting 11.
But can I think it's very important to acknowledge
West Ham?
that to win the Premier League, Man City slightly changed this, but to win the Premier League, what you need is a squad. You need a player that can come in and score 6 goals across the season and win the league.
Yeah.
Loic Remy.
Yeah, but we're talking about Eddie Nketiah.
You need Loic Remy. You need Michy Batshuayi.
He's starting a lot of games,
you need
bro.
Divock Origi. Divock Origi.
He came off the bench to score against Barcelona. He came off the bench. He's starting a lot of games for Arsenal, and Arsenal fans are eulogising this guy.
He's only starting because of injury.
Yeah, fine.
In the way that Batshuayi would only start when Costa was injured or whatever. In the way that Loic Remy would only start when Costa...
is Crystal Palace level.
He's better than...
There's nothing wrong with being a Crystal Palace.
Yeah, exactly.
No, there is for Arsenal, though. If Buvey's right...
Because they want to win the league. If they want to come top 4,
I think
he's not
I think he starts week in, week out for the Europa League team.
Mate, he's not a Crystal Palace centre-forward. Wait.
No, he's not better than Watkins.
Exactly.
Hang on, come on. Let's not be ridiculous here. If he wasn't at Arsenal, he's obviously starting for a team in the top 8 of the Premier League.
Who?
Brighton.
He's not better than Evan Ferguson.
No, he's not better than... But Danny Welbeck leads the line for them a lot. He's better than him.
He'd do a job for Brighton. He would start for... Palace is the only one because they're consistently 10th. So he'd start for Palace.
I think he's way better than that, mate.
Yeah, I think he's a really good finisher.
He's playing for a team in the Champions League.
You know what he does? He's one of them old-fashioned strikers, in a sense that he just gets into positions where he's there to score. But
can I just
he can
point
score
out
really
as well,
good goals.
Lads,
One of the goals
that's
scored
what I
for
was about to say. Did you see the hat-trick yesterday? Did you see it?
Yeah.
You seen the third goal?
Yeah, he laced one of these with the worst keeper in the league.
No, but it's in the
I'll be
Premier League.
pedantic. I'm not trying to wind you up.
I do kind of agree that we
did say at the start of this clip that it was Sheffield United.
Even though I'm backing him, I do kind of agree that he... Like, there's an asterisk when you play Sheffield United.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It was a great finish.
Let's say Tony went Arsenal and Nketiah go Brentford starting every week.
He's too good for Brentford.
Oh, not too
You
good.
don't leave Arsenal and go to Brentford. You go
Tony's not too good for Brentford then. Well, he is, isn't he?
Tony's too good for Brentford.
Yeah, that's why we're talking about him leaving. You're right. Could he play for Tottenham?
No, he came through at Arsenal. What, you think Tottenham signed him?
Could he start for Tottenham is what my question was.
Oh, would he start for them?
Yeah, they got Richarlison.
Yeah, he's better than Richarlison. Hang on.
If Richarlison come off the left, then fine.
No, he's better than Richarlison.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Richarlison off the left.
Oh, off
No,
the
Son
pitch.
would
And
be,
what
Son
they're
would be
doing, Son
pushed
down the
out
middle.
off the pitch.
Well, yeah.
Is that where the dugout is on the left?
Yeah, is that what you mean? Pushed him...
What do you mean?
When you say-
Richarlison at the moment isn't playing number 9. He's playing on the left for Spurs. He played on the left
Yeah,
against
Son
Palace.
plays through, don't he?
That's what I'm playing.
But then
saying.
you go
He
Son
doesn't
left.
replace Son. He replaces Richarlison on the
No,
left.
Son goes left in this equation, and then
you
Nketiah goes
don't
through the middle.
mitigate Son, who's in unbelievable form for
but Son-
Eddie Nketiah.
Son is natural
Why
position.
are you both in love with Eddie Nketiah?
No, Son's
Nketiah can't play out
out
wide,
of
can he?
position now through the middle.
And
Really.
Nketiah can't play out wide.
He has played out wide for
Yeah,
Arsenal.
but that's not... He's obviously going to be through the middle, isn't he? Because he used to operate. You know when he was like that skinny teenager who's burst onto the scene? He was like a 6-yard player, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, can Arsenal win the title with Nketiah as their main striker?
It seems like the consensus is no, but I say yes.
As their main striker, no. If Gabriel Jesus...
Yeah, but he isn't
got
their main
injured and they didn't
striker.
buy him.
But even if Gabriel... Hang on a minute. Even if Gabriel Jesus gets injured, Eddie Nketiah is still the backup.
To who?
No. Your role in the team, even when you
it
start...
doesn't change if people are
Yeah.
in.
I think we all agree. I think
No, we don't agree about the league.
I don't think
Should
Arsenal
Eddie
can win the
Nketiah
league
start 38 games
right
for
now.
Arsenal in the Premier League? No. If he does, they won't win the Premier League. We all agree with that.
Yeah, but I think they can win the league with him being their number 2 and Gabriel Jesus leading the line.
I think they need a
Fine,
more
that's fair
ruthless
enough.
striker than Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. And that's my argument.
Fair enough. Something...
But Nketiah could become that. How old is he?
No, he's not that guy.
No, he's scoring goals
My
in
life,
the
he's
Premier
not that
League
guy.
at this age.
His ratio's not that
24
great.
years old.
No, but you can improve.
I'm not. Yeah.
Got an England cap as well now.
Great.
Oh, yeah, that means
yeah.
nothing.
So is Joey Barton.